Very good. Let's do it. Don't worry, it'll be okay. Sir, could you check if I'm inside the camera? Am I inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. No problem. Okay, let's do that. You ready?
Yeah.
No problem. It'll be just like a conversation, and then you can look at the camera if you want to, or look at me, or in anything else. Hi, I'm Robin Steinberg. Welcome to the National Critics Choice online news, Say with Hyatt. And here I have Miss Tunde, who is in Singapore, being one of the far most great pianists, and as well as a teacher, here in Southeast Asia. And she has been performing here for a number of occasions. And I'd like to introduce her to all our viewers, of her great talent. Ms. Tunde, tell us more about, your craft, as a pianist and as a teacher as well.
Well, yeah, I've been doing this at the age of 5, so I began to study piano when I was 5. And then I graduated in the Liszt Academy in Budapest. So I think that was the time when I began to give concerts, solo concerts, and my teaching career began. And then I went to study 2 years to the United States with a scholarship, and I was studying in New Jersey, in Montclair State University. So there I got my performer certificate, and then there I also gave several concerts in the United States. And then I was working as a Steinway pianist in Dubai. Also, I performed in New York Steinway Hall. I had concerts in Los Angeles, in New Jersey, and then finally I ended up in Germany, in Heidenheim, where I gave a big concert in the Congress Center as a Steinway pianist, and I was introducing the new Steinway piano there. And there I established my own music school in Germany, in Heidenheim. And then, so I was doing both. I was working as a performer for the Steinway, and also I was managing my own music school. And then 1 year ago, I arrived to Singapore. I came here to Asia because I never been there before. And here I began teaching, but then I changed and I just did performing. So I perform in different occasions here in Singapore. So from time to time I perform in the Raffles Hotel, and also we were together with the Steinway. And now I had this opportunity to play in the Botanic Gardens, which was organized by the Polish, Hungarian and the Romanian embassy. And it was a great thing because for the Polish embassy, so they were asking to perform Chopin. And as I recorded a Chopin CD in 2010, which was the anniversary of Chopin, that's really one of my favorite. And the Hungarians were asking from Liszt, pieces from Liszt and from Bartók. And for the Romanian, I played a piece from Enescu, which is a very good Romanian composer, and it was a very good friend of Bartók. So the first part was about the friendship of Chopin and Liszt, and then the second part of the concert, it was about the friendship of Enescu and Bartók. So it was a very great experience to bring together all these composers here in Singapore and to play in an open-air concert. And I had the feeling that the people, the audience, appreciated very much this mixture. And it was a great feeling for me to play there. And I was glad that I could, introduce my CDs also here, the Romantic Bouquet and also the Chopin CD.
Yes, and Mr. Tunde has 2 of his great CDs here, and she's spoken. Please, you can find these 2 wonderful albums, online, or you could actually, contact her via website or email. And Ms. Tunde, speaking about being a Steinway artist, how did you first discover Steinway?
Well, I was invited to Dubai in 2006, and again in 2008, and then there were some German companies who just arrived in 2008, and they just brought new Steinway pianos, and they needed artists who introduces them. So, and then there I had the opportunity in Abu Dhabi, the Emirates Palace, to play for Lang Lang in a master class. That was also part of the Steinway. And so I was just representing the company by playing in different events and in concerts, and also for Lang Lang in this master class. Then also in the United States, I had this possibility to perform in the Steinway Hall, and there I also performed for Leslie Howard. I just in a master class, who is a very famous Australian pianist who is specialized in Liszt music. So I was performing a Liszt for him in Steinway pianos. And and then I just continued in Germany. The next stage was Germany, as the Steinway is from Hamburg, so from Germany. And they always need artists who decide which is the better piano, what they should choose, what kind of piano, because there are so many good pianos and different sizes. So
and you chose the Steinway?
Yeah, actually, and then it was a great experience to play in the Congress Center in Heidenheim. It was like more than 1,600 people, and it was just the official opening of the new building as well, and the new piano. And also here in Singapore, I have connection with the Steinways, and we are planning to work together. In Singapore, I also work for La Salle Art College, where I'm a guest teacher. And in the next concert, actually, we are planning to do there in the summer, which is also in a very nice Steinway piano, actually. And I think this is going to go on with the Steinway and with this concerts and introducing things. So.
And are there any preferred pieces that you have enjoyed, playing, if you had a choice?
Well, actually, I enjoyed all my pieces because otherwise I wouldn't learn. Because before you perform, you work a lot on these pieces, so you spend hours for weeks while you learn them, while you practice them, while you perform them. So you should love all these pieces that you perform. Actually, if I have to say favorite composer or favorite era, I would say maybe the Romantic era is my favorite, as I also made 2 CDs only from Romantic composers. And I'm planning also to record another CD from Schumann and Schubert, which are also Romantic composers. So, but I also perform Baroque music, classical music, classical era, and contemporary pieces as well.
And what life lessons could you give for aspiring pianists? There are lots of children out there, as well as teenagers who are learning piano, as they and wanting to plan for their career as a pianist. Could you give like 3 points of your life experience on how one can, enhance the craft the way you are today?
Well, it's a long journey, actually. Persistence and to believe in what you do. I experience every day because I also teach students, talented students, and also amateurs and professionals as well. So I see really the difference, the way how they are connected to the music and the way how they develop. So my company here in Singapore, the Prodigy Pianist, is really willing to help not only professional piano students, also the amateurs in this. That music is really very important for to develop your heart, to develop your soul. So it's gonna give you something in plus. And I think everyone has a favorite piece and everyone has a favorite composer from whom they want to perform. And just don't give up. That's my message to them. Don't give up. Be persistent and believe in what they do. And if you believe in something, sooner or later you are going to have a good result.
And speaking about good results, what is the future of music? What do you see the future of music from now on in probably the next 5 years?
Well, I think more and more people are trying to realize classical music. It's a very important thing, and it's a very important place to go. I mean, to have concerts, to have a daily routine, having a part of it, and so.
No, that's okay. I understand. Having to look at the crystal ball can be a very tiring issue.
Well, you are saying today that this is the end of the classical music life, and that people are not so interested. But I think that this is wrong, because you can still see that there are lots of concert halls which are full. There are new artists who people find out that they are performing there. So there are lots of new composers, very good composers, who just don't give up. So I think the future of the classical music will be bright. So it's not going to disappear, and this carries value. So, and value will never disappear.
Amazing. Value and changes never disappear, and really, classical music is going to be thriving, and it will not disappear anytime soon, because as many doctors even have said, that classical music does give food to our soul, other than rock and roll. And once again, I'm Robin Steinberg. Thank you for joining us here at the National Critics Choice. Stay with Hyatt. Do join us again. I'm Robin Steinberg. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's